This is Living After Midnight by Judas Priest. Before we begin, we're going to have to do a little tuning because the guitars on this song are just a little bit out of tune. So if you want it to sound perfect when you play along with it, you're going to have to tune to the notes I give you right now. Here's the low E string. A, D, G, B, and high E. The way we're going to approach this song is by first learning how to play a power chord. Next, after that, we're going to apply it to playing the song and go over it piece by piece. We're going to cover the verse, then the chorus, then the bridge, and then finally the solo. Okay, what we're going to do next is learn how to move the power chord around in the configuration of the chord shapes that we're going to play along with the music. It starts with a power chord that we just learned on the 7th fret. Strum twice, move it down to 5th fret, move it over one, so the root is on the 6th string, meaning our first finger is going to be on the 6th string, our third and pinky are going to be on the 5th and 4th strings respectively. Two of those, and then we move it up to the 7th fret. Two of those. So our whole pattern looks like this: 7th, 5th, 5th, 7th. Now the third time through we stay on the 7th for two short strums and then one long one. And we do that twice. So the whole thing, there's once, twice, three times, hold. And that about does it for the chorus. Okay, what we're going to do next is learn how to move the power chord around in the configuration of the chord shapes that we're going to play along with the music. And I'm going to demonstrate it along with the music once here for you, once through the verse. And then we're going to pick it apart and learn the verse chord by chord. Okay, now we're going to learn how to play that. It starts with a power chord that we just learned on the 7th fret. Strum twice, move it down to 5th fret, move it over one, so the root is on the 6th string, meaning our first finger is going to be on the 6th string, our third and pinky are going to be on the 5th and 4th strings respectively. Two of those, and then we move it up to the 7th fret. Two of those. So our whole pattern looks like this: 7th, 5th, 5th, 7th. Now the third time through we stay on the 7th for two short strums and then one long one. And we do that twice. So the whole thing, there's once, twice, three times, hold. And that about does it for the chorus. Next we have the bridge to the song, and that's the part that goes something like this. There we go. So the way you want to approach this is like so. It starts with an open A chord, which is just like the E we learned earlier, except moved over 2 strings. So here we have open 5th string. First finger goes over both 2nd fret 4th string and 2nd fret 3rd string. Next we're going to move it up so our first finger is on the 6th fret on the 3rd string, and we're going to take our 2nd and 3rd and put those on the 7th fret on the 4th string and the 3rd string. Sounds something like that. So it's going to go. Do 2 of those. Lift 3rd finger up. And that's going to be our rhythm to that part of the bridge. And then all we have to do is throw our pedaled open A note in there. And when I say pedaled, I mean it's repeated over and over. And slowly this is picked open A. So we have 2 open A's. Chord, open, chord, chord, open, open, chord, open, chord, open, chord, chord. Then we move down here to the E that we learned earlier. 7 times. 2nd finger 3rd fret again, a little bit of a bend. Whole thing. And then it's repeated. They repeat it 3 times actually. Then we're going to wrap it up with 2nd fret, 5th string, power chord, up to 5th fret, 5th string power chord, back down to 2nd fret. So in summary, we're going to do this riff 4 times. There's once, again, twice, three times, wrap it up. So that riff goes through 3 times fully, and then half of it before we wrap it up here, making it a total of just about 4 times. Okay, there's just a couple chords between the verse and the chorus that I'm going to cover here. Actually, these chords are part of the verse, but I thought it would be better to cover them in a separate part of the lesson because they do deviate from the pattern that we learned earlier. We're going to start with a power chord on the 3rd fret with the root on the 6th string. Move it down 1 fret to 2nd. Then over 1 set of strings, so our root is on the 5th string. So what we're looking at here is 3rd, 2nd, move it over to 2nd. And then we're going to be back to our chorus. And there we have the transition chords. Okay, now it's time to work on the solo. Before we get started, I'll just demonstrate it for you once. Okay, so there it is demonstrated. Now let's dig in and learn some of the notes. Basically, we're going to start with our 3rd finger on the 10th fret on the 2nd string and bend that twice. Bring it down. So it's just a fretted note on the 10th fret, and then we're going to go to 1st finger on 8th fret. So far we got this. Shift 3rd finger over to 9th fret on the 3rd string. Pull to 7th, same string, back to 9th, same string. And then we do it again. Then slide up to 11th fret. So we have then we're going to bend the 11th fret on the 3rd string, pick it 4 times, release it down to a normal fretted note on the 11th fret, then to 9th fret. All on the 3rd string. So far we have this. Next, we're going to go to 11th fret on the 4th string, back to 9th fret 3rd string, hammer to 11th, same string, then back to something real similar to our original riff. So we're kind of playing the same thing. Over again with the different rhythm here, which is 9-7-9, 9-7-9-7-9. A lot of 9s and 7s on the 3rd string in there. So far we have this. And it wraps up way up here on the 22nd fret on the 2nd string with a bend. Then bring your 3rd finger under to the 22nd fret on the 1st string. So we have our bend here. And then the bent note again, release it to 20th fret, 1st finger, 2nd string, and bend it back up. So we have and there's the whole solo. It's pretty much a simple solo, a great one for beginners to learn. Have fun with it.